Okay, man, Josh, uselcomics.com. Arbitrary news of the week. Wytches Writers Room nearing season 1 wrap. Scott Schneider updates. So they've been trying to make this into a TV show for a while, which is, I guess we're finally getting it. Exactly a week after we last checked in to see how things were going with Amazon Prime's animated adaptation of writer Scott Snyder and artist Jock's Image Comics comic book series Wytches. Snyder is checking in with some pretty impressive news. Last week, the showrunner shared that the writing team was closing in on finishing the first season. Well, it looks like that light at the end of the tunnel just got a whole lot clearer, with Snyder sharing on social media. Earlier today, the writer's room broke the 7th of the first season's 8 episodes, with next week being the team's last full week working on the season. Broke episode 7 of 8 in the writer's room for Wytches this week. Next week is our last full week. Can't believe it. Week after week after we start taking actual animation, then a break, then season 2. Loving this medium. So if you're a fan of Wytches, you just have to wait a little bit longer,
and then boom.
But it is actually coming.
It's coming.
So Matthew Vaughn is talking about the new Kick-Ass trilogy that he talked about a couple of months. I think that was in like early December. We did a story on He was wanting to do this. He's doing I think he's primarily doing the rounds right now because he has a new movie coming out called Argyle, with Henry Cavill and Sam Rockwell and a cat. Yes. And I think Sam Jackson's in it, and
a lot of big names in that one.
Bryce Dallas Howard, I believe, is also in it.
BGH, baby, save us.
Kick-Ass was released in 2010 to positive reviews and a fair bit of controversy, primarily because it featured then child actor Chloe Grace Moretz engaging in extreme violence and calling somebody a cunt. The sequel, however, followed 3 years later, and despite the addition of Jim Carrey, was largely panned. I just rewatched both of them. The sequel wasn't that bad. I don't know. It was alright. Now it's been now over a decade since we last saw likes of Kick-Ass, Hit Girl, and Big Daddy on your screens. We've been hearing rumblings about a reboot for a good few years now, and one is indeed on the way. It just won't take the form we expected. Talking to Collider, Matthew Vaughn started by sharing an update on the movie script. We're halfway through it. There's a very, very, dare I say it, it's going to be cliche coming out of this head of mine. It's a very, very meta universe. It's like, Kick-Ass was reinventing and creating an R-rated superhero. No one is really doing it. This is taking that whole concept to a worthy, not even a sequel, because I think it's just a whole new way of doing Kick-Ass, which couldn't be more Kick-Ass. What does that mean? Nobody knows. Well, according to the Argyle director, the new Kick-Ass movie will be the third part of a trilogy, which begins with upcoming action movie School Fight. Vaughn produced that while stunt coordinator Damian Walters directs. The trilogy will be School Fight, this movie, let's call it VRAM for the time being, and then Kick-Ass, and then they're all connected. He said, confirming School Fight has already been shot and VRAM is currently shooting, so yeah, 2/3 of this new Kick-Ass trilogy is basically already in the can. However, heading in this direction wasn't always the plan. It sounds like they'll only be loosely connected, so when this VRAM is finished, I think this will launch. I'll be considered on this if we're lucky, Toronto. If we're not lucky, Sundance. Well, this year, next year, if you know what I mean. We don't, but we're intrigued. I don't know what any of this means. It's connected, it's not connected, it's loosely based.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna dictate how he makes the film, but I can't see it getting fast tracked. I feel like it's gonna be a slow burn for this guy.
Yeah. Have you ever gone to TIFF? Toronto International Film Festival?
Yes. I've seen 2 movies during TIFF, and then I shot an event during TIFF.
Which movies did you see?
Spring Breakers, and nice. And another one. It was like a horror movie, I think.
Oh yeah, but you don't remember it?
I can't remember which one it was.
Was it James Franco at the Spring Breakers that you went to?
No, he was not. Unfortunately, no. It was
assaulting some underage girl instead.
Yeah, he was very busy, obviously. So
Okay. All right. That's it for
Well, I
arbitrary
mean-
news of the week. We're probably terrible. Okay.